I actually purchased the micro MLC last summer, intending to take it on a longer domestic trip. However, because some issues I had with the capacity and the packing style, I ended up taking a different bag. But instead of just showing you a review of what I like and don't like about this bag, I wanted to compare it side by side with what I believe to be a much superior travel pack, the larger 30-liter mini MLC. The listed dimension on the micro, 20 by 12 by 7 inches, compared to the very similar dimensioned 18 by 12 by 7.5 inch for the mini, makes it sound like the micro is really just 2 inches shorter than the mini. In reality though, the size difference between these two bags is extremely noticeable, and really, unless you're a very minimalist or you're only using this bag for a short 1 or 2 night trip, the micro is probably going to be too small for most people. I've already shown a capacity test on the mini MLC showing that it really is very similar to the 30-liter listed capacity, but now I want to have a look and compare that to the micro. This is the micro 22 fully packed out with packing peanuts. Try to get as many in there as I could without overfilling it. I checked the dimensions. It's pretty close to what the listed dimensions are, and note that this front pocket does have its own capacity, so I made sure to fill that separately. And that's the peanuts put into a marked container. You can see right about 20 liters, so I'd say it's a little bit smaller than the listed 22-liter capacity. However, in reality, I found, because all the small gear organization is here on this slim sleeve on the inside, there's only one mesh zipper pocket for your clothes, and this expanded pocket on the outside, you really have to fill it all the way to get the full capacity. So in reality, this bag is hard to pack the full 22 liters, and it feels like it's a little bit smaller than that. Now let's have a look at a comparison between the features on these two packs. Even though they have very similar names, micro and mini MLC, you think they'd just be size variations on a similar design pack. However, that is not true at all. The reality is, though these packs have very similar hardware, fabric, and a very similar backpack carry system, the organization on these packs almost couldn't be more different. For example, on the mini, you have a top slash pocket, side water bottle pocket, and a large dedicated laptop sleeve in the back of the bag. However, you lose all those features on the micro, no top slash pocket, no water bottle pocket. They replace all that external organization with one larger side-facing front zipper pocket. Another external feature I really like with the mini is it has these gear loops on the front, which, as you can see here, I attached some shock cord, meaning you can stick a towel or a jacket in here for some extra room. You pretty much lose that on the micro. It does have some daisy chain gear loops over here, but they don't mirror on the other side, so you really can't attach any kind of structure or shock cord on here to put extra gear. Now let's have a look at the interior design and organization, which is another way in which these two bags really couldn't be more different. The mini has a panel style opening into a large duffel style main compartment. It's large, easy to pack, has a mesh covering, keep this gear into place, and two smaller zipper pockets on the lid side for smaller organization. And for your tech gear, the entire back panel of this bag opens up. You have two sleeves here for laptop and tablet, and more sleeves and dividers, zipper pocket on the other side for your tech gear. The setup works perfectly. It's large, it's straightforward, it's easy to pack. There's a lot of packing cubes that fit really nicely into this bag, really easy to get to your gear, and it's just a great system overall. Now compare that to the micro, completely different setup, clamshell style design, two compartments, larger one over here with a zippered mesh pocket. This is going to be for a majority of your clothes, toiletry kit, large bulky gear. This side is going to be pretty much all the small gear organization, tech gear, all dedicated to these two sleeves, zipper pocket over here on the backpack side. It feels like this bag should have an exterior laptop sleeve, but it does not. It has just this kind of awkwardly placed double opening sleeve here behind your tech gear. This works okay for larger laptops, and it's actually really nice to use when you have the bag zipped, because you can unzip this part, you can pull it in and out, you can pull it in and out this way. So a lot of access, but especially when you have a smaller 14-inch laptop like this, it does kind of feel a little loose. Nothing's really securing it in there very tightly. When you have the bag open, it does kind of feel like it can just slip right out. As far as packing this bag, where I showed you this lid side over here with the zipper pocket, it's where you put most of your clothes and pouches. This thing is actually quite large and kind of expand out to fit into the gap of this pocket over here, so you can fit quite a bit in here. As an example, I have about 2 sets of clothes in here. Polo shirt, I have 2 t-shirts, 2 socks, 2 underwear, a pair of pants, and a minimalist toiletry kit. On the tech side, again, kind of slim, but you can fit a decent amount in here. Battery pack, charger, a Bluetooth, earbuds, 2 charge cords, pen and pencil, and my laptop. And again, remember this front pocket does have its own volume, so you really need to put something in here. Jam it packed as full as you can. I have sunglasses. I have a mostly empty, it just has a DJI camera in there, and a little travel wallet here in this front pocket. So that's this bag fully packed out with all that gear. Again, if you're going somewhere warm and you don't have to carry a jacket or an extra pair of shoes, maybe a short weekend, 2 to 3 days, this bag is perfectly fine for that. As long as you can pack down light enough, minimalist enough with your electronics, you can pretty much easily fit everything in here. Before wrapping this up, I want to show you some differences in the carry system, particularly with the shoulder carry strap, that can make a huge difference in how you carry these 2 bags. The Mini MLC has one of the coolest systems I've seen on a backpack. Included hip strap in here, slides through the inside of the bag, held in place with a small piece of Velcro. But if you want to convert this entire thing pops out, and this actually becomes the padding for the shoulder strap. Those backpack straps are gonna tuck away, so you're just left with a flat backpack here, and there's 2 little buckles over here in the corners. You're gonna attach either end of that hip belt and convert it into a side shoulder carry bag. So what that looks like is a side carry. Not my favorite way to carry the bag, but it works perfectly fine. Downside here is I have this extended out all the way, so this is as long as the shoulder strap is going to get. Now we have a look at the micro here. This bag is way too small to really need a hip belt, so they got rid of that thing. Instead, it has this one secret long strap that's tucked in here behind the back padding. So again, those backpack straps are going to tuck away. You're going to tuck in one of these bottom straps, leave the other one out, and that one is going to become the bottom that you attach the shoulder strap into. This is the micro side briefcase carry. Again, not my favorite way to carry the bag. I would rather just carry this as a backpack. I think it works better, but access over here, kind of like a briefcase style bag to that front pocket. So remember in the beginning, I said I didn't take the micro on a trip because I had some issues with it. And it's not really because I don't like this bag or there's anything particularly wrong with it. It's just that when I have these 2 bags sitting here side by side, it's really hard to not choose the Mini because I like this bag so much over the micro. The Mini just holds so much more for being not that much bigger. It's only 25% more expensive. It's a much easier bag to pack. I think it's better organized. It has a better laptop carry, and there's a lot more versatility with these front straps, side water bottle pocket for carrying gear on the outside of the pack. The micro, I think, is going to be a really good second bag. It has that luggage pass-through sleeve, so you could carry this with a rolling luggage, keep an extra set backup clothes and gear in here. Also, if you're just doing majority short minimalist trips, then I think this is a great option. However, just because of the versatility on the Mini, I think this bag, if you're only going to go with one of these 2, this for me is a much better option. So that's all I had for this review of the Patagonia Micro MLC 22 liter compared to the Mini MLC 30 liter. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And again, thanks for watching.